Iron Maiden's The Future Past Tour stage is possibly the most divisive stage the band has gone on the road with in the last several years, with some fans consider it being too minimalistic compared to the Grand and Gothic Legacy of the Beast Tour stage.
What?
And others praise it for perfectly capturing the essence of the futuristic themes of the 1980s.
I love it!
And since I was finally able to see it in person and very close, let's discuss Iron Maiden's The Future Past Tour stage production and reveal some of the secrets hidden in it. Here you go. It is no secret that if you want to see an Iron Maiden show up close, you have to be at the venue quite early.
Yes, that's true.
So in order to not lose my spot up in front of the stage, I had to stand and wait there for roughly 6 hours before Iron Maiden started performing their last show of the European leg of the Future Past Tour at Wacken Open Air. So to answer a popular question, no, I did not go out to pee. And yes, I did rush to the bathroom right after the show's end. But the good thing is that in addition to having a wonderful entertainment during that wait time in the form of a Trivium concert and Megadeth's reunion with Marty Friedman, which I'll be glad to speak of in the next episode on the show, I also was able to see the killer crew erecting Iron Maiden stage decorations and putting all those small and very thought-through pieces together, which there are actually quite many of. But overall, the stage setup was pretty much exactly the same as the band has had for many years in a row now, with the second level designed exclusively for running away from Eddie at the back of the stage and going around Nico's cozy man cave right in the middle with an extra step to it. So to all those who say that the ground level part seems much more minimalistic than before, relax, it is exactly the same as it was on the tour before, and on the tour before that, and the one before that as well. I actually now wonder whether Iron Maiden have been reusing the same stage hardware for all those years and only changed those cloth decorations on top of them for every tour. So does anyone know? If so, please do let us know in the comments. It would be really great to know that for sure. But anyways, while the stage itself is of course designed to fit the minimalistic and futuristic feel of the show, and up close looks pretty much exactly the same as in the many YouTube videos, but it is in fact the lights up on top which mesmerized me personally when seeing the production live. Iron Maiden have always paid a lot of attention to the lights at their shows, yet this time around it has become an essential part of the overall production itself. Maiden's lighting director Rob Coleman actually pointed out that the pyramidical forms of the lighting fixtures were heavily influenced by the original Blade Runner movie and specifically the main office of the Tyrell Corporation. And in my opinion, it is those forms and contours which truly shape the futuristic ambiance of the whole production and are simply enchanting when watching them from the crowd. Ironically enough, the original Somewhere on Tour was one of the very first concerts that Rob has attended as a kid, and it left an enormous impression on him personally. So when the opportunity to revisit and reimagine those themes has come, it looks like he poured all of his soul into this project and definitely succeeded in it.
That's a good interpretation of the idea, which is nice because it means it's that much easier to convey as a concept for the band and management and things. Like I can show them that and they've instantly got a good idea of what it's supposed to look like.
And so while the Legacy of the Beast Tour production might have been more detailed, with the Gothic cathedral ensemble drawn in the back, the lights of the Future Past Tour stage make it much taller in a way, as in order to fully appreciate and understand this stage, you actually have to look at the entire picture and see what's going on top as an essential part of this production. And while you can't really fully see its size and understand its coherence with what is going on at the bottom from the videos online, I hope that when we finally get a live album from this tour, because yes, I'm 100% sure that we're getting one soon, all of this will be captured for us to enjoy and revisit. And by the way, talking about the live album from this tour, this Iron Maiden concert was one of the only 2 concerts at Wacken Open Air which even the accredited photographers were not allowed to stay in the photo pit for and take the pictures of the stage for more than one song. And in case you're wondering, the other concert you were not allowed to do so for was Doro's 40th anniversary concert, which we know for sure is coming out on a DVD.
Would you like to hear it, guys and girls? Yeah? Okay.
And of course, the live stream of this performance has been pulled from the schedule last minute. And in addition, if you take a look at all of the official Wacken Open Air thank you videos, they feature zero footage or audio recording from the main headline. Well, there were quite a lot of cameras rolling during the show. So yes, I'm 100% sure that we're getting live DVD of the Future Past tour sometime in the coming years.
Nice.
Other than that, pretty much everything you see up close can be viewed in countless YouTube videos uploaded from this tour, except for maybe some of the references to the band's legacy in several backdrops, and specifically in the updated version of Eddie's Time Machine, which of course originally appeared on the Wasted Years singles artwork. So let's try to decode some of the hidden messages in it. Let's start from the most obvious ones. The date of origin is set to Christmas time in 1975, which of course is the date Iron Maiden was founded by the legendary Steve Harris. The target date of September 3rd, 2021 references Senjutsu's release date, and the Retro Transit one features September 29th, 1986, which, as you might have guessed, is of course the date when the world was blessed with Iron Maiden's 6th studio album, Somewhere in Time. So in a nutshell, on the original artwork, Eddie was going back in time from the future, from the year 2050 onto the year 1986, when on the updated version we're actually moving forward in time from 1975 up until today, as the band takes us on a journey through their own history with a preset of the look and feel from 1986. What might seem to be a randomly generated code is actually nothing else than a hex color code for a very specific tone of red called claret. And if we open an official West Ham United color book, we will see that it is precisely this color which is considered to be one of the official colors of Steve Harris's favorite football team.
Fantastic. Happy days.
And the last code, different from the original version, is number 1.21, which, as we all know, is the number without which time travel is virtually impossible.
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
Honestly, still, even today, one of the greatest movies ever made. And I don't care if anyone says otherwise.
Next Saturday night, we're sending you back to the future!
The rest of the numbers are exactly the same as they were on the original Wasted Years Time Machine, including the one mentioned in the song, which the band does not play on this tour. But anyways, it is these little clues and details which I personally love about Iron Maiden. And the truth is that you can actually observe, absorb, and feel them much better when you experience the band performing live. So if you do have a chance to witness Iron Maiden and the Future Past tour, and you're still contemplating whether to do so or not, just stop thinking and definitely go out there and experience it for yourself. Because, as I always say, rock and roll and heavy metal does not live online. It lives in sweaty clubs and on festivals. And it is there that you make those memories that last in your head forever. But anyways guys, I'm starting to release all of the episodes which I gathered during my trip to Wacken Open Air. And just as a reminder for you guys that trip was made with a very special purpose and mission to raise funds for medical equipment for Ukrainian civilians in Chernihiv region. Yes, that same region which was sadly hit by a missile this weekend. So if you haven't yet, please go and check out metalpilgrim.net/Wacken and help me show the world that metalheads are one of the most loving and caring communities out there. The next episode in the show will be about the reunions at Wacken Open Air. You know, specifically Dorot's 40th anniversary concert, which happened to reunite the remaining Motorhead members, Hansi Kirsch and Udo Dirk Schneider on stage. And of course Megadeth's reunion with nobody else but Marty Friedman, which I was able to witness while waiting for Iron Maiden to finally hit the stage. So if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to this channel to not miss those. Because the truth is that only around 30% of the people who are watching my videos are actually subscribed to the Metal Pilgrim channel.
We're gonna have a good time. Always.
Thank you so much for watching this short episode, guys, and we will prevail. Slava Ukraini!